Hi beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day, and today we're doing the unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. I'm going to talk about some new stuff coming in the makeup world, give you my first thoughts. Honestly, I haven't really been on Instagram, so I don't know much that's coming out, so it's going to be like a real first impressions today. And without any further ado, let's get started. Two things real quick before we do get into it. I know I just said we're getting into it, but you know, two things. One, these are my personal opinions. If we disagree on anything, it's cool. It's just makeup. It's not that serious, you know? I can like something, you can hate it. I can hate something, you can like it. I don't care. It's all fine. Anyways, and the other thing is I want to give a quick shout out to my shop, theopencrypto.com. I'm restocking a whole bunch of things today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. There is still time to get it by Christmas time if you're looking for a gift, especially candles, wax melts, accessories. Those are really good stocking stuffers. I am restocking everything, and I ship within like 2 days typically, so first cost of priority shipping for all my US packages. You will get it by Christmas. And also a new product I just launched, which I've been working on for a while, is our first ever blue glass candle. This is the Sleuth candle. It is an aspen winter scent. It's really nice and light, but it has like that warmth that comes with like spices and cloves and stuff, and like the citrusy notes to make it lighter too, which makes it perfect for winter without being overbearing. It's a very light, everyday kind of candle, especially for the winter time. And I got it towards like a more manly thing. So I feel like I have a lot of horror candles and a lot of really girly ones. So I wanted something a little more manly this time. So without any further ado, let's get into some makeup things now. Alright, so first things is from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a brand I really like. I love their Film Star Bronze and Glow, but it's very pricey. And I love the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, but again, more on the high-end stuff. It's expensive, but I haven't had anything that I absolutely hated from them other than the eyeliner. So this is a new foundation. This is Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. It is the Beautiful Skin for Healthy Looking Skin, a science plus color innovative foundation with medium coverage, instant glow, infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid, brightening rose complex to improve the look of skin every time you wear it. With 30 shades, 1 ounce of product. 1 ounce product is standard. It is 30 shades, but I don't see a price on here yet, but it'll be available January 5th, so it's still a while out. But to me, this looks absolutely beautiful. I love a medium coverage foundation. That's my absolute favorite, like, you know, my personal preference as far as foundation goes, because it doesn't look too fake and it's not too minimal because I got a lot of discoloration, you know. So I just think this looks really pretty. I'm curious to see the price of it though, because this is like a squishy plastic tube, and some other foundations from her are more high-end glass bottles. I personally prefer the plastic squishy tube because you can get more product out of it. But I'm hoping that brings down the price a little bit compared to like the high heavy glass fancy jars. Next up is from Juvia's Place. I remember when there was a time Juvia's Place came out with a new palette every month and we were always talking about them, and I really like their stuff for the quality, like for the price is like good. But it's been a while since I talked about them. But this is a new Holiday 2021 palette from them. This is the Alori 1 palette. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but apparently it's a means queen in a language spoken at Western Africa. I'm just bad at mispronunciating stuff. I don't want to. But it is $15. It is 6 colors, and I must say it's really pretty. Like, okay, so I'm a sucker for greens, oranges, and yellows in a palette. I could do without the blue, but I feel like with that green matte in this palette, the blue shimmer and the green shimmer both have a chance to shine. I like the orangey and the pinky kind of matte tone, and then that yellow shimmer. I think it's a really pretty palette, and everything kind of works together. I do wish it was a little bit bigger of a palette, but for $15 for these 6 shades, you know, you're getting a really good quality from Juvia's Place. And I think the packaging on this one's really pretty as well. It's very different. Next up is from Violet Voss. We haven't talked about them lately, but nothing I've been like interested in. I don't know, something about them lately has been kind of just lackluster for me personally, but they do have decent quality, but it is a little bit pricey, you know? So this is a new thing from Violet Voss available at Sephora. They have the mini sunflower palette for $18, good price, as well as the I Rust You eyeshadow palette for $45, which is what I'm used to seeing for them. I just think the quality for them is kind of just average for the price tag, you know? So the $18 little mini palette, of course I love it because it's yellow. I love yellow eyeshadow, but for me, it's very sloppy looking. There's something about this that looks super lazy. I think it's just the packaging. It's just they just made a yellow thing and they just stuck some very similar shades in it. I feel like they did a contrasting background on the palette. It would really make these colors pop. For me, it kind of just gets lost in the middle. And then the I Rust You $45 palette, I really like the tones. I like the warm tones on it, but there's something about this palette, like the packaging again just reads as more of a cheaper, lower end palette. I think that's what it is. I feel like these palettes look like BH Cosmetics palettes, but with a higher price tag. I'm not mad at the $18 price tag for the smaller one, But there's something about the packaging is not impressing me for being a Sephora brand stuff, you know, like at Sephora. Next up is from HipDot. We know I don't like HipDot, okay? I just don't like it. Well, we're not going over this 100 times again. If you've been here, you know what I feel about them. But we're going to talk about the collection anyways because I'm reacting to makeup. So this is the Nickelodeon collab with them. It is the Rugrats collab. This looks like a Hanukkah themed collection. And I must say, I don't understand the name of it. Inspired by the show's popular of Rugrats Chanukah episode. I'm not familiar with that episode. I did watch the show as a kid, but it's not something that really stuck with me, you know? But I think for like being a Hanukkah themed thing, I think it's cute. It's different. Not everything is Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. I think it's nice to have different representation, especially from like a medium pricey brand. You know, you don't want to spend like a ton of money on it because it's just a cutesy thing, but it's not like, you know, super cheap either. I think their eyeshadow quality is okay from what I've tested, and I think this makes a really good gift. I don't really see that many people as buying this for themselves. But especially younger kids and stuff, or just people in general who don't celebrate Christmas but still want to like give gifts for their holiday. I think this makes a lot of sense, and I think it's very cute with being respectful to other cultures as well, because not everyone celebrates Christmas, you know? No matter how many times the stores try to tell you Christmas is the only thing that exists ever. Next up, I just saw these on the Ulta's website, and I was like, I never saw an announcement for these, but I guess it was on Trendmood's page. This is from ColourPop, and I guess I just would expect to see it from ColourPop before Ulta, but sometimes they get those exclusive palettes to Ulta, and these are them, I think. So these are really cute theme-wise. They're like a circusy theme. It is the Ticket to Dreamland and On a Whimsy palettes. I think those are very pretty. They're $18 palettes. They also come with a brush set, that's $19. Lip lacquers that are $8 and color sticks that are $7. But the main meat of the collection is these $10 palettes. I think they're beautiful. I love like the little carousel horses on the side. I actually quite like both color schemes. I feel like the top one is a little more what we've seen a million times from them, just a little bit more cooled down. And then the bottom one, it's a very light palette, which ColourPop has a lot of light color schemed palettes. It has that pop of mint, and I think it's very pretty and classy. Something about it I quite like. Not for me. Nothing I need, but I'd probably use them if I had them, you know, if they just landed on my lap, I'd use them, but it's not something I go out of my way to go pick up. Next up is from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is a new Disney collab, because Disney is everywhere. Just like Christmas is everywhere, Disney is everywhere as well, but, you know, they just don't stop during holiday season. They just keep going forever. Disney is everywhere, especially live in Florida, but this is the new Alamar collection with Disney. It is the Encanto collection. I'm not sure if this collection is a movie inspired or what. I mean, it probably is. I've never heard of this film before, if it is. So this collection honestly looks really pretty. I like the packaging. It's very fun, colorful. I know Alamar is a Spanish owned brand, is what makes a lot of sense for this collection. I think the colors really pop, and I really like the palette, because something about these shimmers on the top row of this eyeshadow palette, just I want to stick my fingers in. I just want to touch them. I don't really care for the blushes or the cutesy brushes or anything, the blushes and the cutesy brushes. Yeah, I don't know. And then the mirror itself, I usually love a hand mirror. This just looks super plasticky, so it's not for me. The lip liners and the palette, though, look super pretty. I just want to stick my fingers in these shimmers. They look so pretty. But it's not a collection I need in my life. But, you know, if this palette didn't have pinks in it, I'd probably be all over it, you know? Next, it was another ColourPop release, because ColourPop releases things every day, it feels like sometimes. This is their Christmas collection. So this is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection. Why does it say Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection? I don't know. It's a little weird naming. But it comes with an eyeshadow palette, a whole bunch of other stuff, lip products, lip pencils, highlighters, all that good jazz. I would have to say the palette itself is very pretty, but it's also very predictable for a Christmas collection. It's just a neutral palette with a red shade and a green shade in it and white packaging. I feel like it's very standard, but also Rudolph is a classic for Christmas, you know, like it's a classic cartoon. I like, I forgot her name, the girl reindeer and Rudolph, you know, little beside each other, and I think you're cute kind of thing. The little names on the stuff is really cute. And then the little misfit elf and everything. I think it's a really cute collection, really signature, but predictable in a way. Like, it's really cute. I probably get a lot of use out of the palette and just skip using the green or red shade in a lot of looks. Just do a lot of the neutral shades in here. it's a good gift idea, but it's cute, it's classic, but just not something I need personally. Did y'all remember when that reindeer really did say, I think you're cute. She thinks I'm cute. No, because he got the fake nose on, she's like, she thinks I'm cute. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny all those years ago. I used to watch it every year. And, you know, as an adult, I have not. Okay, a lot of eyeshadow palettes today, y'all. This one is from Too Faced. Too Faced is one of those people that around this holiday season always releases like 100 things. And they'll release 2 things that are holiday related just to even it out a little bit, I guess. I don't know. But this is the new Too Femme collection. It includes 14 shades in this eyeshadow palette, a butterfly blush, 6 heartcore lipsticks, the Better Than Shirk mascara. All that's in the collection, but the star of it is the Too Femme palette itself. I will say this looks like every other Too Faced palette. Super cutesy packaging, and then neutral colors with pinkies in it. And then like this one has a pop of blue. So I don't know. I'm just so over Too Faced, I think. I don't know the last thing I bought that was Too Faced. I really don't. I don't know. But I also am kind of tired of them being super cutesy and then having like inappropriate names on their stuff, you know? So either you're selling it to kids or you're selling it to adults, because it's really misconstrued as them, because you can have like the Better Than Shirk mascara and having that nice pink packaging they normally have, or you could put Care Bears or cute little butterflies on a Better Than Shirk mascara and then a kid wants to buy it. I don't know. Like, you can have cutesy things with adult themes for sure. I just feel like there's a better way to do it than Too Faced does, you know? And I'm not a prude by any means. I'm just saying, it's something about Too Faced packaging and mix of more adult themes is so weird to me. I don't really understand. But as far as the collection goes, the blush looks super boring. It's the same mascara they've had forever in a new packaging, which they keep doing. And then the eyeshadow palette is not as cute as some other ones they've come out with recently. Next up is another thing from ColourPop. I don't know how I keep running across new ColourPop releases, but they're on their crap, y'all. So this is from ColourPop. It's one of their big mega palettes, you know? This is the Smoke and Roses 30 shade palette. This is cute, but they just released like 3 of these mega palettes. I have one of the new ones, and I must say I love their mega palettes. I think it's a great variety of colors, but they don't need a new one every week or every month. It's like we're gonna have 12 a year coming out of these big mega palettes, and they're all kind of themed. Like, one's more warm, one's more cool, one's more towards like fun colors, and one's more jewel tones but very not on par for jewel tones. This one is Smoke and Roses, which is neutrals, cool tone neutrals, and pink. I would expect more of a pop in here, a more punky kind of theme, I guess, for Smoke and Roses, other than just cool tone neutrals and a little bit of blushy pink throughout. I just want it more poppy. I also don't think we need that many mega palettes, you know? Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like there was nothing that like I have to have. I say that a lot of these videos because I feel like lately I haven't been buying that much makeup. It's been a lot of the same things that I've just had, or maybe 1 or 2 things here. But I feel like right now a lot of us are buying things for other people and not for ourselves. So these kind of things that are releases are very holiday themed as like gift ideas, but nothing like regular releases coming out. For me, I do like the Juvia's Place palette. I think it's very pretty, but nothing I'm gonna go out of my way to go pick up. And I will be interested in the Charlotte Tilbury foundation when it comes out, because I like foundations. I love foundations so much. But thank you guys so much. Let me know if there's anything you are dying to pick up in the comment section down below, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great and safe day out there wherever you are. Bye, guys. Oh, and I'll leave my shop link down below if I didn't say that. I don't hear myself when I speak sometimes.